Behold, a chilling artifact from a forgotten age, the severed human head. For the ancient Celts, this grim relic was more than a mere trophy. It was a terrifying, central symbol of power, spirituality, and identity. A fragment of a complex world we are only now beginning to decode. Welcome to Echoes of Time, your portal to the forgotten pages of history. Today, we embark on a chilling journey into the enigmatic heart of the ancient Celtic world, where a single, brutal artifact held a power beyond comprehension. From the windswept plains of Iron Age Europe, a stark and unsettling image emerges from the mists of antiquity: the severed head. What dark secrets did this grim practice conceal? And why did it become such a central, yet terrifying, symbol of authority and spirituality among the Iron Age Celts? We delve into the past to better understand the present, unearthing the forgotten power ritual that defined a civilization. For centuries, archaeologists and historians have grappled with the pervasive evidence of headhunting and the ritualistic display of severed heads found across vast swaths of Celtic Europe. This was not an isolated incident or a rare anomaly. The practice left an indelible mark on their material culture and their stories. From the eerie, haunting depictions carved into stone at sites like Roquepertuse, where human heads stare out from niches in what appears to have been a sacred sanctuary, to the vivid and often unsettling literary accounts chronicled in early Irish sagas, the presence of severed heads was undeniable. This was not merely an act of war, born of a moment's rage or desperation. It was a profound cultural phenomenon, deeply interwoven into the very fabric of Celtic society and belief. Past attempts to explain this practice have frequently dismissed it with a superficial label: barbaric savagery. Such a simplistic view, however, overlooks the intricate belief systems and sophisticated societal structures that gave it profound meaning. To merely condemn it as savage is to fail to ask the deeper questions, to miss the opportunity to understand a civilization on its own terms. What if these acts, so stark and challenging to our modern sensibilities, were deeply woven into their understanding of life, death, and the very fabric of existence? What if they were not simply acts of brutality, but carefully orchestrated rituals brimming with spiritual and social significance? To truly grasp the perplexing mystery of the severed head cult, we must set aside our modern preconceptions and peer through the veil of centuries, attempting to understand the world through the eyes of the Iron Age Celts themselves. This journey takes us beyond the battlefield, into the realms of their spirituality, their social hierarchies, and their deepest beliefs about the essence of being. Today, scholarly research, driven by meticulous archaeological discoveries and a re-evaluation of ancient texts, offers compelling hypotheses that transcend the facile label of barbarism, revealing a much more nuanced and complex picture. We explore how these diverse interpretations offer a window into a complex belief system far removed from simplistic notions, revealing a sophisticated, albeit brutal, spiritual and social framework. One prominent hypothesis suggests that the severed head was a potent war trophy, a visceral and undeniable testament to a warrior's prowess in battle. Imagine the scene. A victorious chieftain returning to his tribe, not just with spoils of war, but with the heads of his vanquished enemies. These grim tokens, displayed prominently, would have served as a public, undeniable declaration of his skill, his bravery, and his tribe's dominance. The act of taking a head was not just about killing an opponent. It was about asserting total victory, demonstrating an ultimate triumph over an enemy. It elevated the warrior who performed the deed, granting him immense prestige and respect within his community. Such displays would have been more than mere boasting. They would have been living, decaying proof of strength, courage, and military might,
a powerful legitimizer of leadership and status. But the significance of the war trophy likely extended far beyond simple braggadocio. Scholars propose that it was also a potent means of terrorizing enemies. The sight of the severed heads of their compatriots, or perhaps even their own kinsmen, adorning the gates or palisades of a victorious Celtic settlement would have struck a primal fear into the hearts of any potential aggressors, or even those contemplating rebellion. It served as a stark, uncompromising warning. Defy us, and this will be your fate. This fear was not just psychological, it might have been rooted in a deeper belief system. Some theories suggest that the Celts believed the head housed the soul of the vanquished. By taking the head, a warrior might have believed they were not only defeating the enemy physically, but also capturing their spirit, their essence, or perhaps even their power. In this context, the display of heads would have been a ritualized act of spiritual domination, a conquest that extended beyond the mortal realm, further amplifying the terror and reinforcing the victor's strength in both the physical and spiritual worlds. The very act of possessing the head meant possessing a part of the enemy's vital force, perhaps even their luck or courage, adding to the victor's own. A second, equally compelling hypothesis delves into the profound spiritual significance that the Celts may have attributed to the human head. Far from being just a war trophy, the head might have been considered the seat of the soul itself, the core of an individual's intellect, and even the vessel of divine essence.
In many ancient cultures, the head was seen as the most vital part of the body, the center of thought, speech, and perception. For the Celts, this reverence might have been even more pronounced. If the head truly housed the soul and intellect, then possessing it, displaying it, or even ritually interring it would have carried immense spiritual weight. It could have been seen as a means of connecting with the spiritual realm, of honoring the dead, or even of harnessing their power. In this spiritual context, the severed head could have served as an apotropic charm, a powerful talisman meant to ward off evil, danger, or malevolent spirits. Imagine a home, a settlement, or a sacred site guarded by the watchful, albeit lifeless, eyes of a displayed head. Such a charm would not be born of fear alone, but of a deep belief in its protective capabilities, its ability to repel misfortune or spiritual attacks. It was not merely a decorative element, it was a potent shield, imbued with a spiritual force that protected the living. Furthermore, the head might have been considered a conduit for ancestral wisdom. If the soul and intellect resided within the head, then the head of a respected ancestor, a wise leader, or a powerful warrior, when ritually preserved or displayed, could have been believed to offer guidance, insight, or even blessings to the living. It would have served as a tangible link to the wisdom of the past, a connection to those who came before, providing continuity and spiritual support to the community. In this sense, the heads were not just inert objects, but active participants in the spiritual life of the Celtic people, silent guardians and sources of profound insight. A third perspective posits a significant social and political function for the severed head cult, seeing it as a crucial mechanism for reinforcing hierarchical power within Celtic society. The public display of heads, particularly those of defeated rivals or enemies, would have been a powerful visual statement of who held authority and who did not. It served to legitimize leaders, demonstrating their unquestionable power to command, to conquer, and to enforce their will.
In a society that might not have had centralized states or extensive written laws in the way we understand them today, such potent visual symbols were essential for maintaining order and control. A chieftain who could display the heads of his vanquished foes was unequivocally powerful, his authority visibly reinforced for all to see. His leadership was not merely asserted, it was made manifest through these grim tokens. Moreover,
The practice would have served as a stark reminder of communal identity and loyalty. By displaying the heads of outsiders, the Celts would have visually delineated us from them, reinforcing the bonds of their own tribe or community. The shared understanding of this ritual, the collective memory of battles won, and the visible proof of their dominance would have fostered a sense of unity and loyalty among the group. It was a shared experience, a public affirmation of their collective strength and identity. For those within the community, it would have reinforced their place within the social structure and their allegiance to their leaders and their tribe. For those outside, it would have been a clear and undeniable message about the power and resolve of the Celtic people. These displays were not just about individual glory, they were about the collective identity, the shared fate, and the unbreakable bonds of a community united under powerful leadership. The insights provided by these diverse interpretations challenge our modern preconceptions of antiquity, moving us far beyond simplistic notions of barbarism. They compel us to recognize the Celts as a people with complex, multi-layered belief systems and sophisticated societal structures, even if those structures and beliefs manifest in ways that are unsettling to us today. By piecing together the fragments of archaeological evidence, literary accounts, and informed scholarly hypotheses, we begin to decode the true significance of this forgotten ritual. It was not a singular act, but a practice deeply woven into the vibrant tapestry of Celtic life and death, influencing their warfare, their spirituality, their social dynamics, and their political structures. The journey through the ages, exploring such perplexing mysteries, continually reminds us that history is rarely simple. What seems barbaric at first glance often reveals a profound, if brutal, logic when viewed through the cultural lens of its time. The severed head, once dismissed as a mere relic of savagery, now stands as a powerful testament to the intricate, multifaceted world of the ancient Celts, a civilization whose echoes still resonate through time, inviting us to look deeper, question our assumptions, and embrace the full complexity of humanity's past. As we continue to unearth the secrets that lie under the dust of centuries, we find that every discovery is an echo of humanity's great history. But as we reflect on the chilling symbolism of the severed head, perhaps the deepest mystery it presents is not what it meant to them, but what it reveals about the very human capacity to imbue even the most brutal acts with profound meaning and spiritual significance. What other stories, what other belief systems lie waiting to be unearthed from the forgotten pages of history, challenging our understanding of what it truly means to be human?